What up, YouTube? I'm back at you with another video. Here we are, week four is the Saints. So let's get this started. Let's see, one of my first big things in this matchup. I ended up watching part of the Saints Seahawks game. The Saints won that game in all three phases. They actually had a defensive touchdown, a special teams touchdown, and they scored on offense. They actually limited what the Seahawks did really into the fourth quarter. Then they got a bunch of garbage time points. So, in my estimation, here is my keys. One of the first keys to me is Lyle Collins versus Cam Jordan last year. As my man DMV would say, Lyle got his ass whooped. I think this year he actually extracts some revenge. I think that's going to be a big key. And if Lyle could keep him to 0 sacks, we actually definitely got a big chance. But Cam Jordan moves all over. Probably for this game, he actually is stay on the left side. He don't want not too many pass rushers want that smoke with Tyron Smith. So odds are he actually stays on Lyle Collins, which ain't an easy go anyway. Or well, he may try Connor Williams, but it ain't damn too much smoke you want with our O-line. Another big one is Van Dash and Jalen Smith versus Kamara. I know a lot of people have been looking down on what people feel Jalen has started slow, and probably what I expected, yeah, but he's still like the number 8 leading tackler in the league. So, but we're going to have steady tackling. And the games we really lost is the games we had bad tackling. And last year versus Saints, we damn tackled well. And I definitely think this is one of those games that if we don't tackle well, it is going to be hell to pay. Because if Kamara makes you miss, he's going to get a bunch of chunk plays. And with Drew Brees gone, we actually can't have that. And another one is, I say, Cheeto and Byron versus Mike Thomas, even though probably I am suspecting whoever the slot corner is going to see Mike Thomas the most. So that is probably going to be Anthony Brown or Jordan Lewis. But when they're on them, I actually like that matchup in our favor because last week Teddy Bridgewater only threw it past 15 yards once. But I'm expecting him to do it more this week because probably watching the game film, our DB seen that the same. So, and I highly doubt Sean Payton does the same thing 2 weeks in a row. He ain't one of the brightest and best play callers in the world. So it wouldn't shock me to see them take shots early to keep us on our toes. And actually for us, the play action and running game. And with Michael Gallup missing this week, but Tavon coming back, to me that's a boost because it's another guy who can get deep on the secondary. And me, I'm targeting Eli Apple. Even though the Saints haven't given up a 100-yard rusher in, I want to say 29 games, I damn like our chances running against them. I'm not saying we're going to get 200 yards, but and actually they've been giving up big chunk plays in the passing game. So I like Amari with whoever is checking him, whether it be Marshawn Lattimore, which I am guessing that is probably what they're going to do. Wherever Amari goes, they're going to put their best corner. It makes sense is what the Dolphins did last week. But we got to win. We definitely got to win the matchup with whoever Eli Apple's check, which is why I'm going to miss Gallup because I know Gallup would have tore his ass up. And what else I got? Force Teddy to win the game. I don't think last week Seattle did that, and I probably think and damn Earl, I could tell Seattle went sweeping. Oh, this just Teddy. Teddy's 13-6 as a starter, so which means he's winning every 2 out of 3 games. So Teddy ain't gonna go in there and lose you the game. I think if we can put some pressure on them, I mean the Saints O-line is good, but if we can blitz more this week and then force them to hit like a Ted Ted Ginn or whatever Lewis's name is, Jared Cook, I definitely like our chances. And going down to the Super Bowl, we have to weather that storm early. We can't afford to be down 10 or 14 to nothing early, because it ain't gonna go well not in that stadium. If we can keep the score close, I definitely like the adjustments we are making in the second half, and I think we will get them. Before I give my score prediction, I don't usually watch First Take, but but throughout the day I scroll through YouTube, see what the talking heads talking about. And today, Jonathan Bum-Ass Warmer was on First Take talking about Dak hasn't shown he can lead. And he was talking about how last year when Zeke was hurt, he didn't show it. Which made me pop my neck sort of like this. I was going to hit at him on Twitter, but he would never answer me. So I'm like, last year when Zeke was hurt last year? Must be some games I missed. And I haven't missed a Cowboys game since 2002. So I'm trying to think of the games Zeke missed. But some actual facts of the last 4 games Zeke has missed, we've won. And Dak has thrown 300 yards in those games. And so this rolling coverage crap, well, if you roll coverage, he's gonna take off running. What game has this ever happened? Now, I'm not talking about the rolling coverage. Well, Jack, he doesn't have his man to just take off running. And when he runs, this is usually by design. He's just not out there running like Vic or what Lamar Jackson was doing last year. Lamar Jackson ain't doing it this year. So I don't understand this ignorance of. But then and it's rare I ever agree with Max Kellerman or Stephen A. Smith, but they was like, that actually makes sense for the assessment of last year. Whatever. But on this year, that ain't holding true. And even it's Shannon Sharp and Eric Dixon said, well, if Zeke beat you, well, you actually need to make Dak beat you. Please come up and try to stop the run. Dak and our receivers will beat you. I swear, put 8 in the box. I pray every day. Please put 8 in the box. Make the game that much easier. But actually, that's really all I had for that dumbass earlier. But I will give my prediction. Early in all season when I did my predictions, I had us losing this game. But with Drew Brees being out, I'm going to pick us to win this game. I mean, we can still lose it. That wouldn't shock me. It is one I picked us to lose. So if we lost, it isn't going to be, I can't believe this happened. But it is one I think we'll win in a 20-17 type game. And Marv makes a game winner. I know that's a scary proposition to even think about. But I will be back Sunday after the game to see why I was right, and I'll holler at y'all then.